When considering who the better fighter is amongst fighters, it's usually easy to determine who the best is after both fighters have had a face-off. However, in the case of Mike Tyson and Tommy Morrison, both fighters have never had a face-off. Regardless, we will be looking at whether Tommy Morrison was a better fighter than Mike, looking through their records and fight techniques during their fighting years. We've got really exciting details about who the better fighter was. Watch till the end of this video, and you will be shocked at what we have to tell you. First, let's take a look at who these fighters are. Tommy Morrison was an American professional boxer born on the 2nd of January, 1969, and passed away on the 1st of September, 2013. He was also known by many as the Duke. Morrison was a former WBO heavyweight champion with a professional record of 48 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, with 42 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Crazy, right? Morrison was known for his punching power and his aggressive fighting style. He first gained national attention in 1989 when he appeared as Tommy Gunn in the movie Rocky V alongside Sylvester Stallone. He then went on to have a successful boxing career, winning the WBO heavyweight title in 1993 with a victory over George Foreman. Like George freaking Foreman. We will touch more on this later. Tommy was known for his outgoing personality and charismatic demeanor outside of the ring. He had a reputation as a fun-loving, easygoing person who enjoyed socializing and entertaining his fans. However, Morrison's personal life was marred by many controversies, including drug and alcohol abuse, domestic violence, and legal troubles. In addition, his positive HIV test in 1996 caused a great deal of controversy and led to his retirement from boxing, and to what is said to bring about his death. Despite these issues, Morrison's fans remember him as a talented boxer with an engaging personality who brought excitement and energy to the sport. Like Tommy, Mike doesn't fight boxing anymore, although he is very much alive. Mike Tyson is a retired professional boxer, widely considered one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. He was born on the 30th of June, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, and grew up in a rough neighborhood. Tyson started boxing at the age of 14 and quickly became known for his speed, power, and aggressive fighting style. Mike Tyson had a professional record of 50 wins and 6 losses, with 44 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Amazing. In 1986, Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history at the age of 20 after defeating Trevor Berbick. He went on to defend his title 9 times and became one of the most dominant boxers of his era. Tyson has had a controversial and often sporadic personal life outside of the ring, including several legal and financial issues, drug and alcohol abuse, and a period of incarceration for a sexual assault conviction in the 1990s. Despite these controversies, Tyson has remained a popular and enduring figure in popular culture. In recent years, he has appeared in numerous movies and television shows, written books about his life and experiences, and even started his own podcast show. In recent years, Tyson has also been praised for his efforts to turn his life around and for his candid and reflective interviews in which he has spoken openly about his past mistakes and the challenges he has faced. Let's take a look at their fighting style. Mike Tyson had many fights in which he displayed his exceptional fighting style, but one of his most impressive performances was his first-round knockout victory over Michael Spinks in 1988. At the time, Michael Spinks was an undefeated heavyweight champion and considered one of the best boxers of his era. Tyson, however, was on a dominant streak, having won his last 35 fights, 31 of which were by knockout. The fight was highly anticipated, with many experts predicting a long and intense battle between the two champions. However, Tyson quickly took control of the fight with his aggressive style, constantly pressuring Spinks with his powerful punches and overwhelming him with his speed and precision. Just 91 seconds into the fight, Tyson landed a massive left hook that sent Spinks crashing to the canvas, dramatically ending the fight. It was an incredible display of Tyson's fighting style, showcasing his speed, power, and technical skill all at once. The victory cemented Tyson's status as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time and remained one of his most memorable performances to this day. Tyson was known for his aggressive fighting style, which combined his exceptional hand speed, power, and precise punching technique. He was a highly skilled boxer who possessed excellent footwork, head movement, and the ability to slip and counterpunch effectively. Tyson's signature move was the peekaboo defense, which involved keeping his hands high to protect his face and torso while constantly bobbing and weaving his head to avoid punches. He would then launch powerful combinations of hooks and uppercuts to quickly overwhelm his opponents. Tyson's fighting style was highly effective and helped him become one of his era's most dominant boxers. He was also known for his explosive knockouts, with many of his fights ending in the early rounds due to his devastating punching power. Overall, Tyson's aggressive style and ability to dictate the pace of the fight made him a fearsome opponent in the ring. On the other hand, Morrison's fighting style was primarily based on his powerful left hook, which he used to devastating effect throughout his career. He was also known for his impressive footwork, which allowed him to move quickly around the ring and evade his opponent's punches. In addition to his power and footwork, Morrison was also a skilled counterpuncher, using his opponent's aggression against them to land effective shots. He was a very physical fighter who liked to press the action and take the fight to his opponents. Overall, Morrison's fighting style was geared towards his natural strengths as a boxer, his power, speed, and athleticism. He was a fierce competitor in the ring, always seeking to dominate his opponents with his aggressive fighting style. Morrison was the talk of the town in the early 90s. He was the possessor of a brutal left hook, and as such, someone who had a reputation for reducing his opponents to dust. He even secured wins that many only dreamed of, like the ones over George Foreman in 1993 and Donovan Ruddock. At the time of the fight, George Foreman was a former heavyweight champion and a boxing legend known for his incredible punching power and durability in the ring. Morrison, however, was a rising star in the sport, with a record of 36 wins and 1 loss. Despite being the underdog in the fight, Morrison displayed his trademark aggressive style, using his speed and footwork to keep Foreman off balance and avoid his powerful punches. He also used his powerful left hook to great effect, landing several big shots on Foreman throughout the fight. In the 5th round, Morrison landed a huge left hook that sent Foreman crashing to the canvas, ending the fight in spectacular fashion. That left hook definitely got Foreman stunned. It was an incredible display of Morrison's fighting style, showcasing his speed, power, and technical skill all at once. The victory over Foreman was a significant turning point in Morrison's career, solidifying his status as one of the top heavyweights in the sport at the time. It was also a testament to his fighting style, emphasizing his natural strengths as a boxer and allowing him to dominate one of the greatest fighters in the sport's history. Mike Tyson was one of the most dominant heavyweights in boxing during his era, and we can tell the same for Morrison as well. Overall, it is difficult to say whether Tommy Morrison was better than Mike Tyson, even though they each made their marks in their own different ways. In terms of achievements, Tyson was a more accomplished fighter and had a longer and more successful career. Tyson won multiple heavyweight titles and was the undisputed champion of the world. Morrison, on the other hand, only won 1 major title. However, Morrison had his own strengths and accomplishments in the ring. You would agree with me that comparing Tommy Morrison to Mike Tyson is a complex thing to do because both boxers were talented in their own right, and each had their unique style and accomplishments. Ultimately, it comes down to personal opinion and individual preferences when it comes to comparing these two boxers. Did you enjoy this video? If you did, kindly like and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you more intriguing UFC contents like this. Until next time, do take care and stay safe.